Good morning. This is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Saturday, September 13th, 2020. Potential impacts for the next few days are shown here. We don't have too much in the way of significant impacts to talk about, but some continued showers across far eastern portions of the area today. Tomorrow we'll see another low moving into the area across the north, bringing showers to the central Idaho mountains and bringing a slight increase in some breezy conditions across central Nevada, where RHs will be in the mid-teens. And then on Monday, some of those showers continue across the far north. Yesterday, we had some showers and thunderstorms over eastern Utah and up into western Wyoming, and then across the central part of Nevada. Lighter precip totals were observed over Nevada, but some decent precip occurred over eastern Utah, and some of those storms are already popping up this morning. Initial attack activity for yesterday saw 14 new fires for 95 acres and 0 acres on our large fire. Here are current ERCs. We can see over the past couple of days, some of those values have been increasing over northern and central Utah and up into eastern Idaho, with some of the dry, breezy winds that have moved into those areas over the last few days. And then we've had some values coming down over Idaho and parts of northern Nevada with some cooler air and higher humidities and some scattered showers. Closer look at a few of these areas with the ERC trends here over northwest Nevada. We can see those values have come down in the past couple of days with the cold front that moved through, but they'll be inching their way back up over the next 5 days or so as kind of high pressure builds into the area there. And then here over southwest Utah, those values are right around average for the time of year, but expected to increase somewhat rapidly over the next couple of days with some continued warming and drying there. Smoke impacts are quite minimal for the next couple of days. And our satellite image this morning is showing that low pressure trough having moved through the Great Basin brought the cooler temperatures to most of the area yesterday, and then some showers in place across the far eastern portions of the area again today. So again today, generally low risk across much of the area today as the winds will have died down for the most part today behind that front. And again, precip just expected over western Wyoming and eastern Utah today. Maximum temperatures are mostly in the 70s today, especially across the central and eastern parts of the area. A little bit warmer along the western fringes here near Reno, low 80s, where we'll start to see the high pressure ridge building back in. On Sunday, we'll see another low pressure system moving into the Pacific Northwest. This will bring some showers to the central Idaho mountains and increase some breezy winds across central Nevada ahead of that little weak low. We do add a little bit of yellows back into the forecast here with just indicating some of that warming and drying starting to return. Precipitation for Sunday shows those showers mainly over the central Idaho mountains and some gusty winds coming to central Nevada. The relative humidity isn't particularly low here. We're looking at values 14 to 16% or so, but still some breezy winds where we do have some of those fuels impacts still in place. On Monday, the low continues to track eastward with a focus over eastern Idaho and western Wyoming there. And then continue just warming and drying, building back in behind that low over western Nevada. And on Monday, again, some lingering showers, mainly over the east central Idaho mountains, maybe some showers here or there in Wyoming, otherwise dry to the south and west. We'll see some breezy winds over northeast Utah, but the relative humidities aren't going to be too low in this area. And then lighter winds and warming over Nevada. The 3-day precip totals, again, just showing mainly the showers over eastern Utah coming today, and then a return of some showers to central Idaho mountains Sunday and Monday. On Tuesday, a ridge starts to build into the western part of the U.S., bringing some gradual warming and drying, really seasonal temperatures, maybe a little bit warmer than normal in some areas, but we'll see that low exiting off to the east with the ridge starting to rebuild, and some of our central areas that have missed out on recent precipitation going back into the yellow category. Wednesday, more of the same, just generally warm and dry conditions, gradually warming and drying conditions. That pattern continues through Thursday. Then on Friday, we'll start to see some tropical moisture. It looks like right now the tropical moisture could be drawn up into the southwest and the southern Great Basin on Friday. We'll keep an eye on this forecast. It is a little ways out, but could could be bringing some precipitation back into the southern portions of the Great Basin Friday into the weekend. The 7-day precip totals, again, most of the precip in the across the north is coming in the short term this weekend to central Idaho. All this precip across the southern Great Basin is that tropical moisture coming in late in the work week, looking like Friday right now, Friday into Saturday. And the extended forecast keeps temperatures just a little bit above normal, with the slightly above normal chance for precipitation across much of the west as well. That concludes today's briefing. Please check back tomorrow for the latest updates.